band has gone along from success to success. The beginning, Mr. Frank Sim was playing in the orchestra, and the police chief asked him if he would start a musical band at the then boys' club. They already had a pipe band, and he said yes, he would do that, but it would have to be a brass band because he was a brass man, and every child who wanted to play an instrument was to have the chance to learn, because at that stage the conservatorium had started and the fees were very high. And although we've had years, it's 40 years this year, we've had a turnover of players. Its standard has remained very, very high throughout all of those years. It started on the 29th of November 1959 and has gone on from success to success, had overseas trips, and really has made a big difference to so many young people's lives in music. And the city can be very, very proud of a band that has achieved so much from young people who otherwise might never have had the chance to have learned to play an instrument, to be part of a band, to represent their club and their city. And the discipline and the community at the club has been a big factor behind a lot of the success that they've had. Well, the Youth Club movement has been a grand organisation in Newcastle. I have been associated with my husband, late husband, Frank Sim, for well over 40 years, and we've seen tremendous success from children. I was appointed patron of the club last year and again this year, following the death of Mr. Sim. And prior to that, we were both made life governors of our Newcastle club in 1976. And we've been very proud to feel that we can make a difference in young people's lives that perhaps wouldn't have known that this club, the kind of thing existed. And with so many different activities there they can belong to, activity clubs and of different kinds, and the band has always been a very prominent part, both the brass and the pipe band, but the brass band particularly with its glamour, with its marching and its uniform that stands out. And wherever they've been well accepted and well received. And we'd like to think that the public would continue to be behind them and to encourage these young people who want to do something for and show the respect that can be given to young people when they do all the right things.
People don't really appreciate or understand the brass band as it is as an ensemble. Generally what you find with the music making in the community is that you need electricity, you need something that needs a stage and requires staging, and so there are a lot of accessories that go along with music groups like pop groups and rock groups and bands like that that are really not necessarily required for an outdoor performance. And like a jazz band, a traditional Dixieland band that can move around and be portable, a brass band is the same thing but on a much larger scale. The brass band is a wonderful way of having entertainment taken to the outdoors, and so it's a perfect vehicle for fairs, fetes, little promotions that are usually held outside, usually held in the spring and summer seasons. Quite often you'll find that the brass band is a wonderful vehicle for a lovely social environment that can take place for your business or for some activity that's associated with the outdoors.
But, up then, hut! But, rule prepared to play. But, ready! But, will match for the centre. Break, march!
being in a brass band is a wonderful opportunity for any young person. This is a youth band. It's one of the only youth bands working in the Newcastle region for young people, and it doesn't cost very much to join the PCYC club at Broadmeadow, and it certainly doesn't cost very much to have your child in uniform and equipped with an instrument, all free of charge. The only cost involved is a small fee per band practice to cover music and direction expenses. And so I would encourage any young person who is interested in a career in music and having good fun and a very enjoyable time with some wonderful people to come along to the PCYC at Broadmeadow and join the brass band.
I've been in the band for about 2 years. I joined in 1997 and I play the cornet, which is owned by the band, and I really enjoy playing it. When I went to Adelaide, it was the first time I've been away with the band, and I learned a lot about how we compared with the other bands throughout Australia.
I'm doing electrical engineering at Newcastle University, just going into second year. I was halfway through second year now. Oh, it's often hard to juggle being in the band as well as university. The university's taking a bit of a step forward at the moment, taking up my time, but I still like as relaxation to be part of the band. For about the last 4 years, we've won the overall Matara March, which is the local Newcastle competition. We've also, in Easter this year, we won the D-grade street march and open oval march in the national championships.
Rep piano, big responsibility. I played between solo cornet and a second cornet. I played it on my own in the national championships in Adelaide, though I have a friend sitting next to me, is David Wood. Yeah. My older cousin encouraged my brother encouraged me, and we're both in the junior band. We both moved up together. I'm in a higher rank than my brother. I'm a leader too in my rank, yeah. He's a bit jealous of me too. I played last post at my school, which was a success. All my friends said I was a good corner player. And my dad said to keep going, keep doing the hard work, and I am, yeah.
Well, we practice Wednesday night, 7 to 9 o'clock, and then on Sunday afternoons, 4:30 to 6:30 every week. Oh, it's heaps good because you get to go for free and everything's paid for you, and it's heaps fun going around with all your friends in the band and competing in that. Well, I play the flugelhorn. It's the instrument which connects the solo cornets and the tenor horns together.
I started playing guitar when I was about 8 years old, and my cousins were in a brass band, and so they influenced my parents into getting us to play in the PCYC brass band, and that's where I started playing bass. The Duke of Edinburgh Award Scheme, it requires a skill that you have to partake in, and the skill that I'm using is the PCYC brass band. I have already got my bronze and I've completed my silver but haven't got the award yet, and I should be moving on to gold after that.
Being in the PCYC brass band, I've got a lot of self-confidence out of it, being able to play an instrument, reading music, and I'm hoping to take music as my career. I've got out of being in the PCYC brass band, I've got great friendships, a good interest in music, and the reason why I joined the PCYC was because my brother started when he was 13, and I just took my interest from there in being a musician, and it beats sitting at home watching TV.